Hello, today let's look at 15 reasons why rebound relationship fails. Number one reason, you don't learn from your mistakes. When your relationship fails and the next thing is to move into another relationship, you have not taken time to learn why the relationship failed. You have not taken time to search yourself to know what your contribution into the failure of the relationship is. And all you do is because you don't want to stay alone. You just run and jump into another relationship. Some people will just give themselves like 1 week. A relationship just ended today, and the next week you're going into a new relationship. It will surely fail because you have not taken time to learn from your mistakes. You have not taken time to know why the relationship did not succeed. So going into a rebound relationship because you have not learned your mistake, it will surely fail. Number two reason is you haven't healed from your previous relationship. Rebound relationship fails when you haven't healed from your previous relationship. And just like number one, if you finish or a relationship ended this week and next week you're jumping into another, or next month you're jumping into another, without you taking time out to reflect on the relationship, to know what actually went wrong, that the relationship could not succeed, and then you just jump into another without healing. You have not even healed from the previous relationship and you just jump into a new relationship. Even with a grief, you're grieving about the other person, and the next thing you jump into another, it will fail also. So that is why rebound relationship fails. Number three reason is the relationship was intended to create jealousy. This is another reason why rebound relationship fails, because some people go into rebound relationship, they jump into a new relationship just because they want to create jealousy to their ex. I remember then when I was in a particular relationship, and when the relationship didn't work out, I decided to stay clear. And you know what the guy did? He went into a new relationship. In fact, it wasn't up to a month. He went into a new relationship. Not just going into the new relationship, but was robbing the relationship of my face by, sending me pictures of the girl, where they went to, they snapped, they did how beautiful the girl is, how did they, all sort of nonsense. And when I look at the whole thing, I was like, what is really wrong with this guy? And he was doing all that for me to be jealous, maybe for me to run back to him, which I would not, because I am the kind of person that don't go back to my vomit. If it is not working, it is not working, and there's nothing you will do that will bring me back. So no, with all he did, with the intentions of making me to run back to him, I he didn't see me and he never got me back. He was like, you're hiding. You mean it is actually you've ended it and forever and ever? I said yes, forever and ever. I am not going back to you. So you see, a lot of people go into rebound relationship just for that reason, that if he sees me with a new guy, he's going to, he cannot take it that he see me with a new guy, or she can't take it that she see me with a new lady, and then they go into a new relationship that will not work. And I tell you, for that my ex, that particular relationship never worked. You see, so rebound relationship fails because of these reasons, because of the reason of, okay, let me make him feel jealous. It will fail. It will never work, because that is not a good reason to even go into a relationship at all. It is not a good reason. The fourth reason why rebound relationship fails is when you constantly compare the new person with your ex. If you compare the new person you just went into a relationship with with your ex, it will not work, because maybe the way you want them to love you the way your ex was showing you love. You want them to show you love that same way, and this is a new person, a different person entirely, and you're expecting the person to show you the same love language, or the way of the other person loved you. It can never work, because they can't show you love the way the other person was showing you love, because your mindset is you have gotten so used to the way your ex used to show you love, and you feel the new person should do same, which will never work. So that is another reason. If you go into a rebound relationship with such a reason, it will not work. Number fifth reason is you have become needy. Another reason that make rebound relationship not to work, when you become needy, so attached, you cannot just give them space. And this cry, this attachment, this attention you're looking for from this new person is not because you actually care, you really want them. It is because of what you're missing your ex. So when once you go into a relationship with such reason, it will not work. So that is why rebound relationship fails. Number 6 reason is the relationship is just a band-aid. When you go into a rebound relationship with this reason that it just because the other one failed, and then you just need a temporal distraction from your grief, from your how you've been feeling, or you feel bad, you feel you've been grieving for your ex, and then you just want somebody that can just distract you from that grief, distract you from thinking about them. You want somebody that can just take your mind away from your ex. When once you have healed, when once you know you no longer feel about your ex, when once you no longer care about them, this new person whom you have gone into a relationship with without taking time to know if they suit into who you want, I tell you the relationship will fail. Because you have healed now, you don't need them again. They have given you the consolation and whatsoever you needed to take your mind away from your ex. That alone, if that is the reason why you're going into a rebound relationship, it will surely fail. Number 7 reason is you are simply feeling a void. When you go into a rebound relationship with this reason of just feeling a void because the person reminds you of your ex, maybe your ex was a tall, handsome, dark guy, and then suddenly a tall, handsome, dark guy just cross your path, and then the person just pick interest in you and it reminds you of your ex, you just jump into the relationship. Or maybe his eyes ball looks like your ex's, or anything, something in the person just looks like your ex, and you go into such a relationship just because you want somebody that reminds you of your ex. Such relationship will not work. So that is another reason why rebound relationship fails. Number 8 reason is you are settling. When you go into a rebound relationship, you settle for just the very first person that comes your way after your breakup. You settle with just the first person that comes your way. So because you don't want to be alone, you don't want to think about your ex, you just need an attention. You need attention from these people, this person, and the person just gave you a little attention, then the next thing you rush into a rebound relationship with such a person. The relationship will not work because it is just something you went in without thinking. Yes, you just needed an attention from somebody. You just needed somebody to be there, to be by your side. So that is another reason why rebound relationship don't work. You understand? Because you are desperate for connection. When once you are desperate for connection, you rush into a new relationship, it will not work because with time you will discover that they are not who you thought they were. You have not taken time to study to know this person, and you just jump into a relationship like that with them just because you don't want to be alone. Number 9 reason is the relationship is superficial. So when you go into a relationship just because of a physical attraction, the person is just physically attracted to you, and then you just feel, man, I think I need to go into a relationship with this person, and you have not healed, and the only reason that will make you to go into a relationship with somebody is because the person is physically attracted to you. It will not work, it will fail, because with time you will see that the physical attraction will no longer be there like you saw it. Most times, yes, physical attraction is good, it's one of the things that you can use to go into a relationship, but that shouldn't be the only thing. If all that you see in the person is their good looks, and then you just go into a rebound relationship with them, it will not actually work, because these are reasons that make rebound relationship to fail. Number 10 reason is you are still longing for your ex. You're still longing for your ex and you go into a rebound relationship. Such a reason will make it not to work, because while you are with the person, you are still thinking about your ex. You have not moved. You are still grieving. You're still needing them. You still need their attention. And you realize that You're, you know, you're just like when you look at the person, maybe you see the person, you want the person to be like your ex. It cannot work. It cannot work because the lingering feeling of your ex now, is what is going to be causing problem in that relation. When the person even discover that all this you're doing is just because you're feeling your ex, the relationship will not work. The relationship will not work. So the more you keep feeling your former partner, the less the one you are in will succeed. It will not succeed. Then number 11 reason is you are faking it. You are faking it. Why do you fake? You fake it just because you want to be in a relationship. Feeling of loneliness and despair. You understand? You just want to be in a relationship because you don't want to experience this feeling of, loneliness. You don't want to lose love. You want to always have somebody with you. You just want that you're always in a relationship. You just left this person or something happened that the relationship did not work out, and the next thing you're in another relationship just because you cannot stay alone, just because you can't be without a man, or just because you can't be without a woman, just because you can't just be alone. You just want to always have somebody in your life, so you're just faking it. It is not real. It is not real. You mustn't always have a relationship with somebody. You need to take your time to heal. What you do is you take time to check up yourself. But if the reason is just because you want to fake it that you always have a relationship, because I've seen it a lot of time. I have a friend who, as this relationship is packing, she's jumping into another. And the one she has jumped into will not even take 3 months to pack. And when once that one is packing, and the next thing she's seeing another person to jump into a relationship with. And I was like, babe, what is happening? Why can't you just stay by yourself and check yourself to know why your relationships are not working? Why do you keep jumping from one relationship to the other? And these relationships don't last. Some 3 months, some 2 months, some 6 months. In fact, the longest relationship she has ever had is 1 year. And they all packed. So you take your time to, develop yourself and also work on yourself, because you are also part of why the relationships are not working. Don't push the blame on the person, the person you left. No, put the blame on you and check yourself. Know what is happening. No, you could see when you take time to, search yourself. You will see one or two reasons that is causing your relationships not to work. So rebound relationship fails because of this kind of reason that you're just faking it. It will fail. The 12th reason is that the novelty wears out. When once the novelty, the excitement, that temporal distraction you needed that made you to go into the relationship, eventually if it fades, the excitement is no longer there. All those that thing that kept you with the person is no longer there, because when once you no longer get upset with your breakups, you no longer feel anything about that person, all this that this one was doing, because that's when your eyes will come down. You now start looking at this person. Is this person okay for me? This person self, is this person, you now start seeing what you never saw when you rushed into that relationship. Then I tell you, the excitement will just die. Then the novelty will just wear off. And when once that happens, then that rebound relationship is a failure, because it will not continue. It will just fail. So this is not a reason. This shouldn't be a reason for anyone to rush into a rebound relationship. The 13th reason is that you don't know the person. You go into a relationship with somebody you don't know. Maybe you met the person in a club. You went to a club just to clear your mind. You just want to go and dance your grief out and take away the sorrows. You just want to mingle, and then you just met this person in the club. The next thing, bam, you're in a relationship with the person. So how do you want such a relationship to work? You don't know the person. What if you're the kind of person that don't like people who take drugs, you don't like people who smoke, and then you're already in a relationship with somebody who does that? You don't know anything about the person. What if the person is an abuser? What if the person, by the time it takes you some months to know the person, and you now see that, oh, you have made a mistake. I never knew this person I went into a relationship with. It's going to fail. It will not continue. Because the moment you discover that you don't know this person, and then all the person is doing is not what you like, you walk out of it. So you see why another reason why rebound relationship don't work. Do not just go into a relationship with somebody you don't know. You don't know the person anywhere. Maybe just meeting once and you go into a relationship with them. It will fail. The 14th reason is you aren't compatible. You met this person, after your heartbreak, and you just feel you just needed a relief. You need somebody that will, bring you that romance, somebody that will just take your mind away from your breakup, somebody that will take your mind away from your ex, and then you just jump into a relationship with them without even exploring, whether you and this person are compatible. Nothing. You love watching movie, and this person is not a movie person. You're the kind of person that love to do your hobbies, and this person does not even go close to that. So you start seeing things that you never like in the person because some of you people are not compatible. You reason far different from each other. You cannot sit down and discuss and agree on a thing because your reasonings are just not compatible. This one is facing this direction, the other one is facing the other direction. So such a reason will make a rebound relationship not to work. It will not work with such a reason. Number 15 reason is you are both hurting. This is another thing that causes rebound relationship not to work. The guy had just, lost a relationship. His ex left. The woman just came out from a relationship where she was hurt. The guy came out from a relationship where he was hurt. And I tell you, this kind of people can always jam. They can always jam. Such rebound relationship will not work because both of you are hurting. You are going to be reacting to this person as if it was your ex. This person is going to also be reacting. People will not be able to coordinate your thought or even look at life differently because you're both hurting. You're going to be transferring aggression from your former relationship into this. So you see why rebound relationship don't work? You're both hurting and you just jump into a relationship. It will not work. It will not work. If you just came out from a relationship and then you see somebody that is very ready to run into a wild, win relationship with you, just know that they are just rebounding. They've been hurt just like you were hurt. That is just a high chance, that they are rebounding with you. When you put together two people who are struggling with grief and looking to fill a void, my dear, it's understandable that such people are just trying to rebound because they will always go into a rebound relationship that will fail. Yes, it will fail. It will not work. So that is why my advice is that when your relationship fails, do not jump into another relationship. No matter what, keep yourself. Think about, reflect on your relationship, and then think on what really went wrong. What side did you play to making it a failure? Then see how, if it is your attitude, see how you can work on yourself to becoming a better person before any other thing like relationship comes into your life. Because once you don't take time to work on yourself and also to know why your relationship failed, you will see yourself rushing into the same thing and your relationships will keep failing. It's going to be a cycle. So, my dear sister and my dear brother, learn to stay away when you have a failed relationship. Learn to stay on your own so that your next relationship will succeed. Thank you. God bless you. Give me a like, comment, and share this video to your communities and so on, because a lot of people out there need to watch this video so they will stop rebounding. Because as most of their rebound relationship fail, they will get the right reasons why they should rebound. They will stop going into rebound relationship with wrong reasons. Thank you. Thank you for watching.